Are you starting government contracting but have no idea where to find opportunities? I'll show you how to do it step by step for free. Coming up next. Hi, I'm Josh from the University of Verne Small Business Development Center, and here at the SBDC, we help small businesses start and grow. And check out our free companion article for all the links and resources down in the description mentioned in this video. Are you a small business owner who's looking to get started in government contracting and having trouble finding any opportunities for your business? There's an entire industry for delivering government contract opportunities to your email for a monthly fee. But in this video, I'm going to show you some great resources to finding government contracts for your small business for free. So let's get started. So our first free resource is going to be SAM.gov. Now you can either start a search or go to the contracting opportunities. You can input a keyword to start your search, and we can see our results. You can search through results like normal, or you can use filters to the left and narrow down your search. Now, if you saw my video on spending research, you can immediately put in agencies so you can narrow down the opportunities and grab the contracts you are looking for. So for the filters on the left, for due date, we can put below where we want the due date to come up, or we can search for due dates in the future, up to the next day, or even the next year. So for the notice type, you can narrow down the notice type by a solicitation, which means a normal contracting opportunity that the government is looking for, to what's called sources sought, which is good for procurement and if you're selling a product. Or awards, which is a notice that a contract is issued to a particular contractor. So under product or service information, you can use your NAICS code to find contracts for your specific industry and business. Under set-asides, we can find opportunities with certifications that you actually have obtained, or ones that you're qualified for that you may want to apply for that particular certification. Next is going to be the place of performance, and here is where you can filter out where the contract is going to be located. So for example, if the business is located in Los Angeles, then you can filter out for contracts in the surrounding area of LA for federal contracts. Once you find a contract opportunity, you can get the agency and the notice ID to refer to later and your solicitation details. At the very bottom, you can see the attachments and the bid documents to better understand what the contract is actually asking for. Check out a future video about how to break down a contract and a scope of work for any contract in the future. If you want to see how that is done, let me know down in the comments below and we can create that video as soon as possible for you. All right, so once you find the contract you're looking for and you want to apply, then you'll need to register for SAM.gov and get the unique entity ID, which is going to be used for applying and getting awards. So if federal contracts are too big or too daunting for you, then you may want to look for something a little bit more local, like state contracts, to get started with government contracting. So to get started with that, we're going to head to Caleprocure.ca.gov. And what you'll need to understand before you start searching, you'll need to learn how to sell to the state of California. And keep in mind, a lot of times you're going to need to register to apply or get any bid docs for these opportunities. All right, heading to the homepage, we're going to click search and we're going to start looking for opportunities. If you're looking for a particular keyword, event ID or agency, you can put them in the top bar. And if you don't have these details, don't worry about it. You can search for more criteria under advanced search. And here we can name a date range, plug in our UNSPSC codes for our product or service, which act a lot like the NAICS codes. And then we can look at the service area and the contractor's license that are required for any particular contract. All right, if we run a basic search for plumbing, we can see there are a few opportunities like this one. Now, looking at an opportunity, we can see the event ID if we want to refer back to it later. You can also see the due date and below, which is the synopsis of the opportunity. At the very bottom, you can see the UNSPSC code, the license type, and the service area or place where the contract can be performed. At the top right, you're going to notice the event package. That includes the documents and the bid solicitation to see what they're actually asking for. Now, as I mentioned, you'll need to register for Caleprocure to view these docs and in some cases to apply. So if you're really serious, you'll definitely want to register. So if you're located in LA and you're looking for something a little bit closer to your business location, you can search for them specifically on the Ramp LA portal for LA County and LA City. So we're going to go to rampla.org and we can start with a keyword. Now we can put in a few things. Let's try plumbing and we can get some results. Now notice there's going to be about 60 results or so, but it only shows us the first 10. If you move down, you can see you can expand it from 20 and 50 results. And if you do, you can see many of these plumbing opportunities are for supplies and not necessarily services. On the left, you can filter out these opportunities by date, NAICS codes, and some other filters. Now, a note about Ramp. Ramp has a bad habit of showing all the opportunities, whether they're past due or not. So you'll really need to pay attention on when the contract is due. All right, so if we view an opportunity, here's where you get to see the due date and the status if the opportunity is still open. You can also see the department and the contact for any questions about the bid. Further down, you can see the summary and the significant dates on the events for the bid. If there are any meetings or event documents, you'll be able to see them on this page. Now, again, you'll need to register in Ramp to download any documents if they're available, or to submit the bid if you're required to do it in this portal. Okay, depending on where you're located, Los Angeles may not be the most convenient place to look for government contracts for your small business. Now, you may want to look for something a little bit more local. Your local city or county may have government contracting opportunities that you're not even aware of. So let's say you're located in, say, San Bernardino County, and we'll search for some there. So we're going to head to SB.county.gov, and we're going to be greeted with the home screen. Now, something to keep in mind when searching for county and local contracts is they're extremely ad hoc, meaning every city and every county will be doing things differently in how they organize or place their contracting opportunities. So you can search for opportunities in the purchasing department to find them, or you can search for RFP or bids to get to where you need to go. Now, in some cases, the agencies may separate bids by procurement, which means a product that's being bought, or by public works, either construction or services. As you can see, there may be a lot of contracts that are large construction contracts, and you may need to look at the surrounding counties to cast a larger net if construction is not your thing. Now, on the city side, some cities have a category called doing business with the city, and there are vendor processes, including opening bids. Now, many cities and counties will use third-party providers like Planet Bids to post and manage their processes. Now, as you can see, there may be a few opportunities available, and if we open one up, we can see the bid information like the due date, the agency who is putting out the bid, the meeting information, if there is any, and a summary of the bid. Now, if you use these tabs at the top and go to Documents, you can see what bid documents are going to be available to view. And like always, you may need to log in to view these documents and then submit the bid electronically. So searching for government contracts is intimidating, and just the sheer number of places that you'll need to search can be overwhelming. Now, it's a good idea to bookmark each of these sites that you're going to be targeting and check them periodically to see what becomes available. If you're actively searching for contracts, it's a good idea to give yourself at least 3 weeks, not only to determine if you're going to apply, but to actually submit a proposal. If government contracting is a formal part of your business model and strategy, then you'll want to use what's called an aggregate search site like state and federal bids or something else to get updates on many opportunities all at once for you to actively search. Now remember, once you find an opportunity, that's just the first step. You'll need to review it, generate a proposal for submission. Let me know down in the comments if that's a video that you actually want to see. If you found this video helpful, leave us a like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to get updates on all of our newest videos to start and grow your small business. Are you looking for a way to get started with government contracting but don't know if the government is going to buy your product or service? Check out our video on spending research and arm yourself with the knowledge to start winning government contracts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.